What's going on, everybody? Welcome here to a bonus video for the This Just In podcast. We had talked about filming this when the time came, but it did in fact happen today. Shohei Ohtani has signed with the Dodgers. We're going to be discussing what this means for Ohtani, for the Dodgers, and for the rest of the league. 10-year, $700 million deal. Jared, your thoughts on that absurd number?
It's just crazy. I just don't know whether the Dodgers are getting all that moolah. It's wild. That's $500 million more than the highest team's payroll with the Phillies. They're running like 222 mil, I think, for their payroll. He's just overshot that by $500 million. That's crazy.
In 10 years too. I mean, that's
10 years. Yeah.
That's the rest of his career.
Is he even pitching the first year?
No, I think he can't pitch next year.
Yeah, he can't pitch the first year.
Yeah,
70 million. That's crazy. 70 million a year.
He is great, though. He is great.
Yeah, but you better be winning a lot of World Series if you're paying a man that much.
Speaking of that, the Dodgers now with that money probably don't have a ton left to spend to improve the rest of their team.
Yeah, they just got to work, but they have a good farm system, so.
And they for sure have some holes on that team now.
Yeah, I mean,
we saw it last year.
A lot of it was more pitching. I feel like.
Is this the end of Kershaw then? Do they have the money to bring him back?
I mean, I feel like they can bring him back on a smaller deal just because he's gonna want to retire a Dodger. I don't think there's a world where he retires somewhere else.
That makes sense.
So he'll take a cheap deal, I feel.
Ohtani, obviously, this was always what we kind of expected, right? Staying in LA, it makes sense. What does this mean for, Ohtani now? Does he genuinely believe that they can win World Series?
I mean, if he wanted to go somewhere where he thought he could win, and that's where he wants to go, and that's where he wants to win. They won it in 2020, but that was a 60-game season. So how much does that really mean? But it's gonna be there's gonna be a lot of expectation in LA with just having lots of payroll money to work with, a good roster, and just being so lackluster in the playoffs these past 2 years where the expectations were winning a World Series. It's going to be like that every single year, and I feel like it's going to be hard to live up to those expectations in a realistic standpoint.
Kind of at the lineup now, you're going to have, Mookie, Ohtani,
Freeman,
Will Smith,
Gavin Lux will be in there, hopefully. The outfit, and maybe Outman, he'll slot in there sometimes.
There's some holes still.
I think they brought Jason Hayward back too.
I know Mookie's gonna move to second base.
Yeah, Lux will go to short.
The outfield is kind of weak.
The outfield's kind of scary. It's a little scary, but I mean, Outman's young. He's progressing well. Hayward's a veteran, and he's kind of just a good 9-hole type guy, 9-hole, 8-hole type of guy, just to get some swings in there, and it's good. I feel like they got to improve a little bit more of that pitching, that bullpen. They have a really good roster, but that's kind of been the downfall in the playoffs.
I mean, if Ohtani is able to pitch the season after this upcoming season, then that's going to instantly improve.
Yes, 100%.
Lineup. If he can pitch the same, that is, we never really know with the injuries.
Yeah.
And the surgeries and all that. But yeah, I think if they have any money left, they should target bullpen and outfield for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see if they even have any money. That's 70 mil per year is crazy.
Wild. That's more than the Guardians' payroll.
Yeah. Hopefully the Guardians make some moves, man.
I doubt it, but it's just not gonna happen.
But this means for the other teams that were in on Ohtani, now they can look elsewhere. The Giants had been speculated for a little bit. They were probably never realistic.
The Giants are just always speculated, I feel. Especially more
Jays rumors yesterday.
I don't even think that was real. I feel that was kind of just that was just more people looking into it and just doing a lot of assumption.
The rumored press conference and all that.
That's crazy.
But for them
and everything,
that does probably speak some truth though. It means the Blue Jays are probably looking to spend money. If the rumors of Ohtani are true, it means they're looking to spend.
I guess that's more we got to wait till the Blue Jays organization says something about it.
Yeah.
Because if they weren't really targeting him and it was just people creating those rumors and speculations, They might not be looking for anybody, but they probably should just to compete in that AL East. But
Yeah,
I
obviously
don't know if
Red
they were really
Sox.
gunning for Otani. I don't
Red
know how
Sox are never
realistic that
really
is.
taken seriously for Otani. I think they're targeting Blake Snell.
Yeah,
Angels weren't going to get him back. We knew that.
we're not.
Yeah, just I mean,
Yankees already got Soto.
Yankees got Soto. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Does this put the Blue Jays, not the Blue Jays, the Dodgers as the favorites now?
I feel like you have to. You add Otani to that team, they're gonna be the favorite, and they're gonna be the favorite many years as long as he's on that team and that team is fully healthy.
Are we working towards a Yankees Dodgers World Series?
A Yankees Dodgers World Series would be crazy, but I don't know how far the Yankees are gonna go yet. 82 and 80 last year, and I mean you didn't have Judge for some of it, and it was just a lot of lackluster performances. But it's gonna be they're in a tough division, and those games are gonna matter a lot, especially with Baltimore contending and the Blue Jays still contending as always, and they just gotta win those important divisional games and just keep consistency throughout the year, which was ultimately their downfall last year.
Yeah, well, I mean, we'll have to see how this all plays out, but the announcement finally came. It's kind of anticlimactic because I was kind of hoping he went to a different team.
I was hoping he was, but as we did the predictions,
Yeah,
the one episode, I felt like they had the most money to dish out, and they did. That's how baseball works.
They did do it, but we'll just have to see how the rest of this offseason plays out. Shohei Ohtani is a Dodger. If you guys like these kind of short form videos when big things happen, we might continue trying to do more videos outside of the weekly episodes that we still do. Like we just had the live reaction video go live. We're gonna have this video go live. If any other big things happen, obviously like NBA trade deadline is probably gonna be a big thing. Like Zach LaVine trade could be a bonus video. And any off season happens for the NFL, but when that gets there, but still have a long time for that. Probably. If another big trade goes down or signing goes down, we could have done a Juan Soto video, but
we could have. But that happened like during the recording.
Yeah, it happened literally during like.
Yeah,
something else.
That was weird. He was going there during the episode, and then like late that night he got traded.
Yeah, it was weird, but Ohtani had a timer. We could both be able to do that.
Yeah.
So if you enjoyed this, leave a like, subscribe for more. And we'll see you all in this week's episode coming out soon.
Sir.